Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Currently it is 12:14 p.m. in the afternoon, and um, today we're gonna have a slow day, so just come and spend some time with me. I really want to take the time today to be really intentional about how my day is going to go. I want to do things that bring me joy today. Some of the plans that we have is to read a ton, do some schoolwork, or get a start on some my schoolwork because I have college summer classes. I'm planning to go to the library to return a movie. I rented out, not rented, I checked out Candyman. This is the 2021 version, and so I'm going to return it because I watched it yesterday, and then I'm gonna pick another movie to watch out today. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I'm gonna be really productive. I'm gonna spend a lot of time reading. I have a couple of books that I want to read today. Um, yeah, and also I'm gonna be cleaning out my car because there's an issue with my car where I think it's something with the oil, where my car is absolutely cooked if I keep it um and if I keep driving it for like a long extended period of time. For now it's okay, just cuz like I'm not really going anywhere crazy. I go to the library, I go home, I run errands, that kind of thing. But anyways, I will be taking my brother's car very, very soon. So I will show you guys that when that happens as well. But today I have to start cleaning up my car. I low key have trash. I have I don't know, just random stuff in my car. So I'm gonna clean it. That's the goal. I'm gonna do that before I head out to the library. I'm gonna make a freaking coffee. I've been indulging in like iced coffee recipes. I use instant coffee, by the way. I've been indulging in that, and I make a nice cup of iced coffee, and I love it. And so we're gonna do that, and I'm really excited about today. I will show you guys the books that I'm planning to read right now. I think with the political climate of the world right now, it's really important to engage in political nonfiction. And so that is kind of the goal around what I read today. Specifically, like in lieu of the very, very recent events, just for clarity, today is June 22nd. Yesterday, Donald Trump tweeted about how he authorized strikes on Iran, 3 nuclear sites in Iran. Look, I'm gonna be really blatant about this. There's gonna be so much fear mongering happening in like in approximately like 2 seconds. I think let's please put our thoughts and prayers for the Middle Eastern countries that continue to be affected by America. And like to be honest, I am very, very, very annoyed by like jokes from Americans like, "Oh my god, we're living through World War III. Oh my goodness, guys, be careful of the draft." America has a pattern of this, of it like just creating destruction in Middle Eastern countries, and Americans here are always left unscathed. There's not going to be a World War III for one. Um, and I think it's very apathetic to see Americans' immediate response to what happened in Iran as a whole me thing. And I think like let's just be very aware of our language and how we refer to things and how we speak upon things. Please put effort into being politically aware and to engaging with information really meaningfully instead of just fear mongering and like being generally like really unempathetic towards other people. Um, yeah. So, anyways, on to what I plan to be reading. This is the Jakarta Method by Vincent Bevins. This is really well known, like political nonfiction, and I've had this book for ages, but I've never like cracked it open. But you know, what's happening in the world right now is my incentive. I don't think I'll be able to explain this properly, but I'll read off the back. In 1965, the US government helped the Indonesian military kill approximately 1 million innocent civilians, eliminating the largest communist party outside China and the Soviet Union and inspiring other copycat terror programs. In this bold and comprehensive new history, Vincent Bevins draws from recently declassified documents, archival research, and eyewitness testimony to reveal a shocking legacy that spans the globe. For decades, it's been believed that the developing world passed peacefully into a US-led capitalist system. The Jakarta method demonstrates that the brutal extermination of unarmed leftists was a fundamental part of Washington's final triumph in the Cold War. I really hope to gain a lot of information from this, and I will be talking about it further whenever you see me reading in this video. So there's that. Okay, this is Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race by Rennie Edo-Lodge. And the reason why I picked this up was because I was just kind of interested in it when I saw it at the library. I checked this one out. So there's that. Um, the reason why I wanted to read this though is because I think it's really important to engage with opinions outside of my scope of the world. This is a black author who is also British. If I think that makes that as a bit of context as well, because I think geographically there are differences in how people are treated depending on where they are residing. Like for example, I'm in LA, or I'm in LA. I think we see a lot more progressive ideologies here rather than let's say Texas or just other very conservative states. I really hope to just gain more information and more perspective on the black experience and how black people have been marginalized and their experiences nowadays. So yeah, this as well. I think as of late, I just really want to consume more media created by black people. um I think especially since I saw Sinners, and the fact that that movie is very very based upon historical context and just information like that, which makes the movie so fantastic. I think that is very much an incentive for why I want to kind of engage with more media like that. I think I've spent probably way too much time not really getting it not involved. I've probably spent way too much time not being aware enough, I think. So these are my attempts as well to kind of be more educated on that kind of thing. So yeah, I will let you guys know about how this one is as well. But right now, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I'll show you guys my recipe, and then I'm also going to start cleaning out my car. So come with me. I love when there's no one home or no one awake because my mom is out, I believe, and my brother's just sleeping. So now I have the kitchen to myself. Honestly, I think my coffee routine is a little bit extensive, but I also really like the routine and the ritual of it. That's why I find the most fun, and also I love having my caffeine hit in the morning. This is usually what I make my coffee in, and it's literally just a reusable stainless steel tumbler, I don't know. But yeah, I'll show you guys how I make my coffee. I have water on the kettle boiling right now, so yeah. I love making coffee. I think it's literally such a fun, nice little ritual. It gets me kind of feeling great about my day. Um, I have a lot of different steps for it whenever I have the time, and because it's summer and I have a lot more freedom with taking college classes, um, I am able to break it all into different steps. So yeah, what I usually have been doing as of late is I have a separate cup where I make my coffee in, and then my tumbler where I actually will have the final result in. Let's start with making the coffee. Okay, for me, when I make my coffee, I use instant coffee. By the way, I don't know if I clarified that, but I do a 1-to-1 ratio of coffee to brown sugar. I think brown sugar instead of what is it, cane sugar, like the typical white sugar, is so much nicer. And so I do a 1-to-1 ratio typically, or a 1.5 to 1, because I usually like more coffee than sugar. Also, recently I made this vanilla syrup. Oh my god, I'm scared I'm gonna drop it. my vanilla syrup. Simple syrup is so like easy to make, and I didn't know that, but now I do, and it's like probably like my favorite thing because there's so many different things that you can do with like syrup, I guess. I have matcha that I got when I was in Japan, and now I can make an Earl Grey like syrup with um, in addition to my matcha, which I think is just really fun. It's a very simple recipe, and it's literally just a 1-to-1 ratio of water and sugar. Typically people do like a cup, but I don't know. I like very recently started making it, so I'm like not too keen on making too much just in case I don't actually end up using it. Putting ice, by the way. Anyways, it's a 1-to-1 ratio of sugar and water, and then you put it on the oven, and then you let it. I usually have it just simmer on medium, and then you can add whatever additive that you want to. I added vanilla extract so I can make vanilla syrup, but I know when people do like Earl Grey, they'll do tea bags into the water first, let that go however it wants to go, and then they add the sugar in. So it's very fun, very simple, not crazy. Um, yeah, now that my water's done, I just literally pour it into the cup. I only do a little bit first, and then I go in with my little handheld frother, and then I go like that first. I like have that all kind of frothed up a little bit before I add more water. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Next, I put milk on top. I put a lot of milk. That's okay. And then I add a little bit of creamer. Guys, I like my coffee sweet. Like, I never have my coffee, like, not sweet. That is overfilling for sure, and that's okay. Coffee has been made. Coffee is completed. And she tastes absolutely delectable. So now I'm going to start cleaning my car out. Hi, guys. Sorry if you can hear the AC going. It's freaking hot as hell. I'm sorry. But right now I'm cleaning my car out a bit. And so right now I'm just tackling the front. I have 2 bags. One bag is for trash, and the other bag is for my belongings that I want to bring into the home. But I'm just going to carry it in a bag instead of going in and out all at once. So that is the method right now. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm not going to be driving this car anymore. That makes me so sad. And, like, honestly, not to be, like, kind of nitpicky, I don't know what to do with my BMO thing. Like, the car seat headrest. I don't know what to do with it because, my car's going to be red. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I still love BMO and I still want to use them. So I probably will. But, this makes me so sentimental because it's like, this shit is my car. Oh, all my CDs that I let rot in this car. I have Radiohead, The Bends. This is not in its case. And I have no clue where the case is. Oh, that's fun. But I know this is Frank Sinatra. I gotta look for that. This is Phantoms from the opera, like highlights. This is some random band that I really liked. Or not even band that I liked, but I really was intrigued by this cover. Like here. This was just cool. I like the handwriting aspect. The backs look cool. I opened it. How freaking cool is that? And that's why I own it now. Anyways, I found the Frank Sinatra one, so no more complaining for little old me. And yeah, okay, so CD is cool. That's nice because the car that I'm going to have is a 2018 Toyota RAV4. Basically, it does have a CD player, but it also has Bluetooth, so that will make my life a lot easier, and I'll be able to use my CDs a lot more, I think. So I'm excited for that. My pepper spray! I was like, dang, where the freak did I put my pepper spray? Found it. I got pepper spray because my mother is a very anxious person, and her anxiety rubbed off on me, and I got really nervous about existing out in the world with a car. So now I have pepper spray. The only thing I'm leaving in my car, like the absolute essentials of the car, like, I don't know, insurance, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's your update. I think I finished cleaning out the very front part. I have stuff in the back that I'm gonna clean out, and
look at that beauty. Hi, Angel. Hi. It's all the way over there, and I don't want to scare it, but it's in my front yard.
Okay, this is kind of off the dome, so I kind of hope I talk about this properly. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot. Hi guys, I'm back home from the library. I wasn't there that long because I didn't end up wanting to do any of my schoolwork. That's okay, not a big deal. I'll get around to it later tonight probably. Anyways, after you guys saw me last, I believe, before the library clips, I was cleaning my car. I cleaned my car pretty sufficiently. I removed everything from inside the car except for like bare essentials, like my mirror that is like wider so that I can actually see around me. Um, and like my aux cord. That's pretty much it. And then I went to get food with my mom, and then I got home, ate, changed, and then I went to the library. Okay, cool. Anyways, so I didn't get much schoolwork done, but what I did do was I started reading Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People about Race. Again, the book that I literally just mentioned. What I'm enjoying, okay, I was very spot on with this when I mentioned it, but it's very significant that I mentioned that the author was British because then this obviously is in the perspective of a British person or some, yeah, a British person because the author was born in London. In London, yes. I don't know. I said that so unsure. She's born in London, um, and so I'm getting a lot more context in that manner, and I think it's a really interesting perspective to be reading from because what the author themselves mentioned in the preface is that their knowledge about things like colonialism and like slavery was very, very American centered, if that makes sense. It was very much in the eyes of American and like the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King Jr., like those were things that this author was aware about despite not even like living in America, right? So it's really interesting to see the context of slavery exists within Britain. Like for example, Liverpool had like one of the biggest like slavery ports. Yeah, it's really interesting reading this, and it's a very written in a very understandable manner. I think that's also really helpful. So I would recommend this to you if you are someone who wants to read about things like this, you want to be more well read, and you want to put an effort to just kind of understanding other perspectives. This is a very like easy book to read. I think, and I would say that in my opinion, I think it's very like digestible for sure. So those are your updates. I am home. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'll probably keep reading just because I feel like I didn't get as deep into it as I wanted to. I believe I'm only about like 20 pages in. I forgot my library card at home, so I could not check out a new movie on DVD, but that's okay. I have a collection of movies on my bookshelf that I should just pick out instead. So pick out a movie with me. And we are back. I'm using The Little Prince, my copy of The Little Prince, as a microphone stand. We have two options for movies. I think I'm kind of inclined towards one right now. Before Midnight and The Shawshank Redemption. I think I'm gonna watch Before Midnight because I already started the trilogy. I need to finish the trilogy, and yeah. So I'm probably watching Before Midnight because I think the dynamics of this movie are so like beautiful, and it's just so like it's so rejuvenating to my soul as someone who is so deeply like romantic and so engrossed with the idea of such a deep and intimate connection between people that is irreplaceable, and I love that. So I'm gonna finish Before Midnight, let you guys know how I think about it or what I think about it, and yeah. Also, oh my god, I want to show you guys this because I've been talking about the car stuff. I'm so excited to decorate my car because I have a bunch of Pop Mart stuff, and I have these figures just like kind of in my room, but I think I'm probably gonna try to use like double-sided tape and add some to my car. One in specific, I will be doing it too. I say one in specific just because I know, like, guaranteed I want this one in my car. But look, it's so cute. It's so cute. I should have gotten two of these boxes of this series because what an absolute doll, like what an angel. She's so very cute. So excited to use my car eventually, because I have to say, like, I'm so very like privileged and so lucky. Like, the issue with my car, it'd be so easy for my parents to just be like, okay, I guess you're not driving for a while then. Instead we are moving towards like me actually having a car of my own, which I'm so grateful for. Regardless of like the reasons, it sucks though that my car is like going to absolute shit. And I'm very sentimental about it. But I'm also very grateful to have such loving and supportive parents. Like, literally, shout out to my parents forever and always. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And I'm very excited. And she's so cute. And I really shouldn't get more Pop Marts, but boy, do I want to. Specifically of this series, because she's just so cute. I don't even know her name. I think it's a. Yeah, I have no clue. Guys, I want fruit so bad, so we're gonna go out and we're gonna get fruit. I'm taking my brother's car. Okay, this will be my car eventually, but it technically is my brother's car, so getting used to driving it already, because that's how oh my god, I just got flashbang, because his car is definitely different than mine, like kind of different than mine, and so we're gonna get used to driving it. Okay, first of all, can you see the difference already? His car is, wow, I'm glowing. His car is like, I don't know, it's just a lot different than mine. So I have no place to set up my phone. Probably best that I'm not focused on my phone while I drive, actually, so ignore me. Hi guys, it's the next day. Currently it's like 3 p.m. I didn't end up doing much last night, to be honest. What I did do was I went through a bunch of posters that I got during my grad walk, where it was just a bunch of posters that little kids made, and when I walked through elementary schools, they handed them to us. I don't know if y'all are familiar with what a grad walk is, because I don't really necessarily know my demographic geographically or age-wise, but when I graduated, or for graduation, like the whole thing with seniors is they have a grad walk. They walk through the elementary school that they went to and like a bunch of other ones in the same district. And so I did that. Got a bunch of posters. And so what I did yesterday was just cut out a bunch of little parts of each poster so that I could journal it, because I had it like literally just rotting around for like a month or two, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna find a usage for it, and it's gonna be in a visual way that feels really beautiful and meaningful to me. And so that's what I did. It's very cute, very sweet, and like children are just so lovely, and I had a blast on the grad walk and in doing this. I pretty sure that's all I did, and then I just talked with my friend for a while. Right now, I'm having a breakfast slash lunch. It's a very breakfasty lunch. It's vanilla yogurt. Vanilla yogurt. I have granola and a bunch of fruit on top. The granola I use is literally just some random granola. I usually get the blueberry flax one just because I like blueberries. And so I'm utilizing the fruit that I got yesterday. And so yeah, that's it. I just wanted to update you guys. Cheers. Um, One thing I did want to say is I'm on TikTok now or something. I post on there a little bit. Or I've been posting on there a little bit. It's like literally just shit posting. But it's fun. I used to be like a very avid TikTok poster, but that was all thirst traps, and the stuff that I'm posting now is just silly and fun, and it's just me putting words on the screen. So honestly, if you guys want to get connected with me elsewhere, I'm also on TikTok, I guess. I probably won't be on there for long because I kind of hate TikTok, because it definitely does affect my attention span and all that jazz, but that's like we know that already. And at least I'm doing it in a very fun manner. Honestly, I think that's probably it for this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'm really trying to get back into the swing of filming and recording for YouTube, and so yeah, I really appreciate you guys, and you guys are super cool, super lovely. Yeah, bye.